Good evening. Here is the world news from our studio BGI TV, Baba Bagede Imo TV. We have three major social media handles on YouTube. You need to type the name Baba Bagede Imo TV. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell for update of our broadcast. On Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Like and follow the page. On Instagram, Bagede Imo _22. For advert placement and coverage of your events, 07038226160. I am Morire Remilolowa. First are the major headlines for the world news. 2023 Presidency. Nigerians should wait for Tinubu to speak in January, says Fashola. APC must organize political platform to bring development, Buhari. Railway workers suspend 3-day warning strike. Ohanaeze youth wing reinstates suspended leader, insists on Kanu's release. Stray bullet hits civilians as military push back terrorists in Borno. Even in death, Itunu Babalola must get justice, says Dabiri Erewa. And to foreign story, fire breaks out near Opera building in Paris. And to sports, Super Eagles, we are not aware of Gerald Ross sack NFF. Now in details. Minister of Works announcing Babatunde Fashola has urged Nigerians to wait till January 2022 for the national leader of All Progressive Congress, Bola Tinubu, to declare whether he will be running for president in 2023 or not. He stated this on Channels Television's ad copy program aired on Friday night, which was monitored by the Punch. Of recent, posters and billboards advertising the rumored presidential bid for Tinubu, who was Lagos governor from May 1999 to May 2007, have been seen in major cities including Lagos and Abuja. Though Tinubu has yet to declare his intention to contest any office in 2023, there have been reports and valid indications that he might be interested in the exalted seats. President Muhammadu Buhari says the All Progressive Congress leadership has steadily shown that the party is the most organized, well-structured, and fully motivated platform for bringing development to the country. Buhari said this in a statement on Friday in Abuja while felicitating Governor Mai Malabuni, Chairman APC Caretaker and Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee on his 54th birthday. Buhari noted the laudable achievements they have achieved in attracting new members, including key leaders from other political parties. Railway workers have suspended their 3-day warning strike, which was earlier declared to demand improved welfare. The workers announced the suspension on Friday, a day after they had commenced the strike and shut down passengers and cargo train service of the Nigerian Railway Corporation (NRC). In Abuja, the nation's capital, prior to calling off the strike, workers in the Idu had blocked the station and displayed various placards in protests. Aggrieved workers were also seen at the Mobolaji Johnson train station in Ebutimeta in Lagos, with placards lamenting poor welfare and poor salary. Train service at the Professor Wole Soyinka railway station in Abeokuta, Ogun State capital was equally paralyzed because of the industrial action. But after separate meetings with the Nigerian Railway Corporation Board in Abuja and other stakeholders in Lagos on Friday, they called off the industrial action. Details of the agreement reached are, however, yet to be known. The youth wing of Ohanaeze Ndigbo has reinstated its suspended national youth leader, Damian Okafor. Okafor's reinstatement followed a meeting of the Apex Youth Wing in Owerri, the Imo State capital, on Friday. Okafor was earlier suspended on September 26, 2021. However, in a statement issued in Owerri on Saturday after its meeting, the publicity secretary of the youth wing of Ohanaeze Ndigbo, Chika Adiele, stated that Okafor was recalled after the National Executive Council of the youth body met and decided to put their differences aside in the interest of the progress of the Igbo. The statement disclosed that the youth group is committed to the call for the unconditional release of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. 3 civilians were hit by stray bullets on Friday morning as the Nigerian armed forces tackled ISWAP fighters during an attack on Damboa local governments of Borno State. The insurgents stormed Damboa through Kala, a small village close to a military base, at about 6 a.m. for a surprise attack. However, local sources say the military, who had already prepared for the attack following an intel, met the fighters halfway and neutralized them, giving those who retreat a hot pursuit. 11 ISWAP elements were reportedly eliminated during the encounter, while an unknown number of them retreated with wounds, security sources in Damboa have revealed. The 3 civilians affected were hit by stray bullets during the encounter, as confirmed by a villager. Normally, and normalcy has been restored in Damboa town, and we are going for prayers. I will confirm the condition of those hit by the stray bullet after the Jumat prayer as of yesterday stroke the morning news for today. A local source said the chief of armed forces also reiterated Lieutenant General Farouk Yahya salutes the gallantry displayed by troops while urging them across all theaters of operation to sustain the current operational tempo. It is important for the Nigerian government to ensure Tinubu Babalola gets justice even in death, Mrs. Abike Dabiri Erewa said on Friday. Tinubu, who was in her early 20s, died recently while serving jail term in Côte d'Ivoire for human trafficking, a crime she was said to be wrongfully accused of. Dabiri Erewa, the chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NICOM, gave an assurance that the government would do everything possible to ensure justice was served in the matter. According to her, the victim had been in prison for about 2 years before her father raised an alarm over the plight of his daughter after all effort to secure her release from the Abidjan prison proved abortive. Narrating the events that led to the sudden death of Itinu in a statement, the NITCOM chief lamented that she died abruptly while all hands were on deck to seek both legal and diplomatic intervention for her. Itinu was said to have accused an Ivorian of a robbery at her residence and insisted on filing a case against him. Thereafter, Itinu was sentenced to 20 years imprisonment. All of a sudden, burglary became human trafficking. And to foreign, a large fire has devastated a historic wall in the heat of Paris. Videos of the blaze on the Boulevards campus scenes show flames engulfing a row of buildings. The building is situated on Boulevards Capucines near the Place d'Opera Square and the Paris Guinée Opera House. People are being ordered to avoid the area and do not unnecessarily clutter emergency losses by the fire services. The causes of the fire remains unclear, according to Metro UK. The street is one of Paris' Grand Boulevard, the most iconic the city has to offer. Saturday's blaze is reminiscent of the 2019 fire which gutted the world-famous Notre Dame Cathedral. Partisans bombed into the streets to watch one of the most recognizable symbols of the city being ravaged by the flames. And finally, to sports story. Contrary to reports circulating on social media that the Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) has sacked Super Eagles head coach Janet Raw, the Federation's Assistant Director of Media, Ademola Olajire, has denied knowledge of the developments. Olajire insisted that it's only after a board meeting of the NFF and a signed statement released that Raw's sack could be authenticated. Reports had emerged online on Thursday morning that the NFF sacked Raw following Nigeria's World Cup qualifier 1-1 draw with Cape Verde. Raw was appointed head coach of the Super Eagles in August 2016. Till date, the German tactician led the team to a third-place finish at the 2019 African Cup of Nations in Egypt. However, his conservative approach and Super Eagles' uninspiring performances have been heavily criticized by the media and supporters of the senior national team. That was the world news from our studio BGI TV, but before we go, a quick retake on the headlines. "2023 Presidency, Nigerians should wait for Tinubu to speak in January," says Fashola. APC, most organized political platform to bring development, Buhari. Railway workers suspend 3-day warning strike. Ohanaeze youth wing reinstates suspended leader, insists on Kanu's release. Stray bullet hits civilians as military push back terrorists in Borno. Even in death, Tinubu Babalola must get justice, says Dabiri Erewa. And to foreign, fire breaks out near Opera building in Paris. And finally, sports. Super Eagles, we are not aware of Jarrod Raw sack NFF. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you for being there once again. It's another edition of our world news from BGI TV. Thank you for being there, our beloved friends from all over the world you're watching from. It's a Saturday evening in the city of Abeokuta, our state capital. Also, you need to link up with us through our social media handles on YouTube, Babagide Imo TV. Kindly subscribe. Click on the notification bell for updates of our broadcast. On Facebook, Bagede Imo _22 for Instagram, while on Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like and follow the page, and for advert placement of your goods and services, so as for customers to know exactly what you're selling and buying. Do call the phone number 070-3822-6160, and for outside coverage as well, functions, events, to mention a few, the same phone number 070-3822-6160. I am yours faithfully, Morire Rabin Alawal. Have a wonderful weekend.